And we are live. Hey, everybody. It is good to see all of you. I am looking forward to diving into tonight's topic. It's really made me think about how my channel is laid out, so I am excited about this topic. Let me go ahead and give the greeting before I get started chatting, because you guys know how I can do. So on this episode of YouTube Talk with Denise Jordan, we're going to take a look at how cleaning up our channels and laying things out can help us to get more views on our channels just by organizing things a little bit better. And this is brought to us from the perspective of Penny at Penny's Place. And then, of course, I'll provide updates on open advice and collabs. But before we get into that, welcome to YouTube Talk with Denise Jordan. If you want to grow your influence through YouTube, then hit that subscribe button and tap that little bell icon so you don't miss any upcoming strategy sessions. And if you've joined us on the replay, welcome. You'll get good value from what we do here tonight. And for those of you who have joined us live, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? I am so glad to see all of you here tonight. And let me get my iPad. What we do here tonight. Let me get my iPad opened up so I got my other eyes that I can take a look at what's going on with me. Because I have to tell you guys, this has been a day. It has really been a day. I finally got my new computer and I've been working at getting it set up all day today and just trying to get myself familiar with it. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to come on tonight or not, but here I am. So now let's see who is here with us so that I can greet people if I can figure out how to get this mouse to work. So we have Darci at Organized by Darci. Hey, Darci, how you doing? And let's see. And then Darci is greeting everybody else. We haven't had Scott on with us for a while, so I think it has just been all of us ladies. And hey, Carol from My Blessed Nest, it's good to have you with us. And then Simple Southern Moments. I forgot your name. I'm thinking for some reason, Jessica? Anyway, Simple Southern Moments, remind me of what your name is, and I'll write it down, and hopefully I can remember it next time. And then we've got Gladys from Gigi Fasan. She's praying that we are all doing well. And I must say, I am doing well tonight. I'm doing so much better. It's been an interesting week. I'll just put it that way. And then I've got Laura May Bell, and she's saying good evening to all of us here at the Sister Circle, as well as Crafty Nana is with us as well, too. She's saying hello to everyone. And let's see, she's just greeting Darci. And then there's Penny from At Penny's Place. And Penny, we're going to be talking about your video from the Mastermind Influencers team tonight. And let's see, we've got Cheryl from I Style My Style on with us tonight as well. And hey, Miss Congeniality, it is always good to have you join us. And then Creating with Miss K is here with us tonight as well. And then Andrea Mason at the Queen's Court. She's greeting everyone. And let's see, Thelma. Okay, Simple Southern Moments. Wrote it down. Let's see if I can remember it. Oh, hey, and then there's Kimberly Davis from Diva Designing on a Dime. Kimberly, I finally got my Family Traditions and Christmas Tablescape done. It took me forever to get it done. It just hasn't been a good week, but I did get it up. And we'll talk about that a little bit later, too, if I can remember, too. Carol, remind me to talk about my Christmas Tablescape. I got a comment I want to make about that later on. And let's see. Yes, Simple Southern Moments is Thelma. And then, hey, there is Theresa Rowan from Throwan Down Crafts. So, hey, Theresa, it is good to have you with us tonight as well. I am thinking maybe Theresa is new. I don't know that she's been with us before, or I could just have I could be misremembering too. So let me know, Theresa, if this is your first night with us. Everyone greet Theresa, because even if it's not her first night, she hasn't been with us much. And then there's Mary from Rocky Mountain Gardens. Hey, Mary, it's always good to have you with us. And then, ladies, this is a new one who's with us tonight. I forgot her name, but her channel is called Her Healthy Home. She has a homestead. So if you like Homestead Heart and Miss Hart on Homestead Heart, and some of the, and like the New Orleans Gardener and a few other people who have homesteads, you will like Her Healthy Home. So check her out. She's a young family with a homestead. So I think you guys will be very interested to see what's going on there with her. And Paula Edwards is saying hello all the way from Jamaica. So, hey, Paula, good to have you with us. And I think Paula might be new with us tonight as well. So, ladies, welcome Paula to join us as well. And Sandy says she's still trying to figure out how to get here on time because she works on Sundays and it's not easy. Sandy, it's okay. When you get here, you get here. There is no late or on time or whatever. We start at 7:45 p.m. Eastern. But if you miss that start time, you can jump in and kind of catch whatever we're doing as we go along. And you can always catch the replay, because I get it. Sunday is a busy day for everyone. If you're not at church, you're streaming church, you've got family stuff going on. So I get it. That's why we have the replays, and you can always hit me up on the replay. So don't worry about it. And let's see. And then Her Healthy Home. Her Healthy Home, remind me of what your name is, because I've forgotten that. So tell me what your name is, because we like to call each other by name here in this small group. And for those of you who have joined us for the first time, this is typically a pretty small group. Typically about maybe anywhere from 20 to 40 ladies will jump on. And it's usually pretty much the same group frequently. So you kind of get to know one another, and we have banded together to support one another. We share tips and tricks to kind of help each other grow our YouTube channels one subscriber at a time. And for those of you that are new, you can't use the subscribe word or the S word. I'm the only one that can say it. Otherwise, YouTube will block you. And we don't do sub for sub or anything like that. So you don't want to say anything like that. And then if you see people throwing in a little red circle, that means we're going to circle up. That means we're going to get down to business and take care of growing these YouTube channels. So that's where the circles are from, because this is the sister circle. And let's see. And then Darcy's talking to Paula. Oh, and Carol's reminding everyone, give me a thumbs up. Please give me a thumbs up, guys. It helps my channel out so well. And then, of course, welcome. Oh, let me see. Welcome. I can't actually spell, ladies. Welcome to the sister circle. And we do have one gent that's in our group. And he hasn't been with us lately. And as a matter of fact, I checked out Scott's channel not long ago, and it looked like he was talking about tech and different things like that. So I was like, is he taking a different direction or what? Not sure. Okay, so Her Healthy Home. She says she doesn't usually go by her first name. Her nickname on here is Triple H, but her nickname on her channel is Triple H, but her real nickname is Candy. So I hope it's okay that we call you Candy, because, you know, we just call each other by our names because it's usually just us. And they'll say, hi, Candy. So people welcome Candy from Her Healthy Home, who's here for the first time. And then there was also Paula, who's here from Jamaica. She was here for the first time. And then Rowan at Throwan Down Crafts. She was here for the first time as well. So we'll say hello to everybody. Let's see, and now Darci. Somebody is saying something to Darci, so I'll let you guys sort that piece out. So, okay. So now here's the thing, just to kind of give you guys a little bit of information. And before we get started, what you sipping on? You know, you got to know that. Tonight, I am drinking water. You know, last week when I told you guys what I was sipping on, it was apple juice because I was preparing for a colonoscopy, which went well. But I tell you what, I just was not in the best. I was just a little out of sorts all week. I just didn't do anything on my community tab. I didn't get any new videos out. It took me all week to get my family traditions and Christmas tablescape done. I mean, literally, it took me over a week to get that video edited. I was just out of sorts. And then my computer kept crashing. So I finally got my new computer. It came and my sister came over and she was helping me get things set up. I got an iMac. And so that is a whole new learning curve. And so I'm learning how to work with that. So we'll see how things go tonight. So please bear with me. Hopefully the technology will work. And so I Style My Style Candy, her name is Cheryl. I Style My Style is Cheryl. And Gigi Fasan, that is Gladys. And so Cheryl's got apple vinegar. That's good. That's nice and healthy. Andrea Mason has water. Buckeye Girls, Wreaths and Things. Buckeye Girls, what is your name? I don't think I know that either. But you've got Mountain Dew. Honey, you don't plan on sleeping tonight because that Mountain Dew is definitely going to keep you up, probably. At least it would keep me up. And Grandma Sandy is sipping on chai tea. Love chai tea. Yes, Mary, that colonoscopy was not fun at all. And so Buckeye Girl said she loves her Mac, but like this is my first Mac though. I mean, I've got an iPad, but this is my first like Mac, and I am learning how to use it, figuring out how to save things. I couldn't even open the file that I normally open to prepare my notes for tonight, so I had to like write everything out and then take a few things from last week. So it's just like, okay, plan B until I get it sorted out. And so Darcy's going to send Thelma an email about something they're talking about. And then In the Kitchen with Karen. Hey there, In the Kitchen with Karen. Hey, ladies, we've got a new lady on with us tonight as well. And her name is...
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
So serious talking to me. Didn't ask her any questions. So hi, In the Kitchen with Karen. You are welcome to join us tonight. And as I just said earlier, if this is your first time, you've stumbled across the Sister Circle, and we are a group of ladies and one gent who have banded together to help support each other and grow our YouTube channels one subscriber at a time. And you are certainly welcome. And look at there, it looks like she's holding a wire whisk. I like it. And she's drinking hot chocolate. Something nice and cozy to kind of help you cozy into this cold evening. So Sandy says she loves the Mac. It's such an easy computer to work with. So hopefully it'll prove that to be for me. And Mary's got water with her leftovers. Okay. So I made a ham and cheese sandwich for dinner tonight because we had like beef bolognese or something like that earlier. So I was working on this computer all day, so I had a frozen dinner from like Marie Calendar, and then I just had a sandwich late at night. So Buckeye Girls, her name is Melissa. Buckeye Girls is Melissa, and she is painting. Okay. All right. And then let's see. Oh, Karen said Grandma Sandy Center. Well, welcome, welcome. It is so nice that you joined us, as well. I think you will enjoy what we do here. So, okay, so let me see if there's anything else I need to mention so that we can go ahead and get started because I've been chatting a little longer than I intended to be. Okay, so last week we took a look at Grandma Sandy's video, her video about jumping on trends and checking out your analytics, and I really felt like she had a lot of little nuggets to share with us about how we can improve or level up what we're doing by jumping on trends. And she'd picked the prepping trends and then showed how that worked with her. So I hope you guys had the opportunity to take a look at her video. And if not, be sure and take a look at Grandma Sandy's video on growing trends and using your analytics. And that's what we looked at last week. So tonight, since we had already looked at several videos in the mastermind influence teams playlist, I thought, well, why don't we take a look at one of Penny's, because we hadn't checked one of hers out yet. And I thought she had another very good idea as well. And she was talking about cleaning up and organizing your channel. And I have to tell you, that is something that probably all of us need to do, is to clean up and organize our channel. So ladies, let's circle up. So drop me a circle up tonight, please. And I'm going to have to just write it in there because I have not yet found my emoji, especially since I now have a new computer. I can barely find anything. So let's circle up, ladies. And over the next few weeks, let us circle up and tighten up the things on our YouTube channel. Let's lay out our home page in a way that is much more pleasing to our subscribers, to our viewers, and easier to navigate. And so we'll look at some of those pages as we go. So I see my circles are being dropped in there. So good, good. So let's see. Oh, Lady Phoenix is on. She's saying hello, sister. So hey there, welcome. And then Crafty Nana, she's got her circle in there. And then Laura Bell's got her circle in there. And then Diva's just responding to other people. Mary's got hers. I got to find my circle. So I've got to find there. So there goes Cheryl throwing down her circle. And Stephanie, hey, Stephanie, I didn't see you pop in, but she's throwing down her circle as well. And I just wrote mine in. So we are going to circle up tonight, and hopefully over the next few weeks, we will tighten some things up on our YouTube channel. All right. So when I took a look at Penny's video, and her video is called, How to Organize Your YouTube Channel. And I already have the link in the description box. So if you have not had the opportunity to check it out, be sure to do that. Now, Karen is asking how to get the circle. Let's see. Sandy, I have to write the word in there too, because I can't find it. And Karen wants to know, oh, I thought I clicked on her. There she is. How do you get a circle? It's somewhere in the emojis, but since I have been using this new system, I can't find my emojis anymore. So you ladies are going to have to tell Karen how to find the circle, because I can't help her with that. So I can't find it. And then who else said they can't find it? And then Thelma, she said she can't find hers either. So she did the same thing I did. I just typed in circle up. And then Penny says, good to see the mastermind influencers team have jumped on. So, okay, let me go ahead and get started, because I've been chatting way too long. I apologize for taking advantage of you guys' time. All right, so I'm going to try to share my screen again today, and we'll see whether or not this works. We'll see whether or not this works. So I've got my iPad to serve as my second monitor so that I can see what's going on. But when I looked at Penny's video, I thought she shared some very interesting things. And as I mentioned, she calls it cleaning up and organizing our channel. And when your people come to visit you, if your channel is cluttered, then they may just bounce, or they may have a difficult time navigating to where you want them to be. So if you have your channel clean and organized, it's a lot easier for them to get from place to place. So she says that the biggest thing we want to do is to make sure that we have a nice, clear banner. So now I'm going to try to share my screen. So let me click here. I'm going to share screen. And I'm going to choose this. And what I've discovered is that all the slides that I put up here are now out of order, or according to the way they put them on here. So I put numbers on each of them. And the numbers did, oh wait, they're the numbers right there. Okay, sorry, hang on a second. No, the numbers didn't take. Well, let me try. Hang on a second. I'm sorry to be taking so long, but I put numbers in just so I'd be able to find them. Let's try that one and see what happens. Nope, that's not the right one. Okay. Well, I can see, oh, and it doesn't look like, I'm going to stop sharing here. So I'm going to stop sharing here. And I think what I'll do is I'll just try to go to my channel because that ought to work there. So let me click back here and I'll go to my channel and I should be able to get what I need there. So let me get this off the screen. And where is that one? Okay. Let me get this off the screen. Sorry, guys, I was pretty good last week, but with everything being new tonight. Oh, there it is right there. It's way up there. Okay. So got that off the screen. So one of the first things you talked about was that we do need to have a nice banner. So I'm just going to go to my channel and let's see if I can get that. Share screen. Share screen. I'm going to go to a Chrome tab and I'll go here. And so when you come here, one of the things that she said we should have is make sure that we've got, now hopefully you guys can all see that okay. If not, let me know. But she said you want to make sure that you've got a banner that tells where you are. And you can see here my banner is nice and clean. There's my channel and it tells you a little bit about what my channel is about, home, health, beauty, and planning. So there's my banner. And then when you come on down, you can see a little bit more in regards to my channel. And one of the things that you can see here is that my channel trailer for new people that are coming to the channel. That's what you see. So right here is my channel trailer for new people or people who are not subscribed. And then as you look down, you can see some of the different sections that I've got on my channel. So uploads and easy turkey recipes and that kind of thing. So that's what she means by having it nice and clean so that people can see what's going on. And then the other thing she talks about is that we also need to consider customizing our channel. And to do that, you would, and I'm going to share my screen again. Share screen, Chrome tab, and I'm going to go here again, share. But the thing here, though, is that you want to click here where it says customize the channel. And when you click on that customize button, then you have the option of working on the layout, which you can do there. And then coming over here and taking a look at looking at branding or basic information. But what Penny is suggesting we do is to take a look at the layout. And so when you're looking at my channel here, this one here is a channel trailer for people who have not subscribed. This one here is a featured video for people who are returning subscribers. Now, this is my best selling or my most money making video of all time. And remember, Roberto Blake said that you should promote the video that does the best for you. So for people who are returning to my channel, I've got this one placed here so they see that, click on it and check it out. And particularly at Thanksgiving, I had that one right there so they could come and they can look at that as well. And then here again is my channel trailer. So there's that. And then one of the other things that I want you to note is here under featured sections, you have the option to have 10 sections here on your home page. And so I don't have 10 sections here. I don't think. No, I don't have 10 sections here. So I can add another if I like. And you can do that by clicking on add a section. And then it gives you the option of what kind of section you want to add. And you can either add like short videos, which that's kind of new, that the shorts now, live now, past live streams, upcoming live streams, or single playlists, multiple playlists, etc. So notice over here, I'm going to close that. So notice over here, I've got uploads, and this is the things that are uploaded. Every time I upload something on my channel, it goes into that particular button. And then you come down here and you look at single playlist. So this is my easy turkey recipe and Thanksgiving side dishes. And notice it is up towards the top because Thanksgiving is just past. If people were looking at my channel, I wanted them to see that playlist right away. So they would click on that and look at the dishes in there. Next, under that is my Prepping with Denise series, another series which does really, really well on my channel. So I organized my channel that I had the playlists that I want to be featured, most importantly, up at the top. And then my popular uploads is down a little bit farther. And then these are the videos that do best for me. And these are just all of them like they're in a row. And then other playlists are further down. Like my laundry day is down further, and then other playlists that I've created are further down. So those are some things that she wanted us to really look at and consider. And to be able to get in here, she mentioned earlier too that we need to be able to go in. You might need to get into your dashboard if you wanted to create a playlist. But right now, what I want you to see is that how nice and clean that is. So you can add a section by clicking there. You can choose which kind of a section that you want to do. These are the featured sections that are there. And you can even move these sections all around in another function here. And then notice over here, she made a point for us to notice the publish button, because if you make any changes, in order to save them, you've got to click the publish. So make sure you click publish if you have any changes. Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing this and I'm going to come back over here. And is everybody with me? Is everyone able to follow? Okay, are you guys able to see everything okay? Because like I said, with me working with a new system tonight, I want to make sure everything's going on okay. So are you guys able to see everything okay? So is everything working okay for you? Let me know. So I can tell that you guys are all on, but there's a delay in the Yes. Okay. So thank you, Gladys. I wasn't really sure because I can't always see what you see. And for some reason, my iPad is on a delay. So it's way back there. So I can't see on there what you guys can see. Okay. So those were the things that Penny really tried to emphasize. And let's see, the other thing she talked about was creating a playlist. Oh, I also forgot too. One of the things that she mentioned was that if you don't have a channel trailer, then just put up a featured video, and you can also even change the video that you want to be featured. So right now, the featured video that I have is my mac and cheese video. But let's say if it was a different time of the year and people aren't really cooking mac and cheese and those kind of hot, cozy foods, I might switch that video out and put something else in there. So there is a way that you can do that on that same page that we were looking at. So Darcy's asking, how do you move the playlist to the top of the home? Well, let me put it up here. I have to remember that I can show that. So Darcy wants to know how to move the playlist to the top of the home page or move anything to the top. Let me see if I can find that while we're here. So I've got to share screen, that tab, this tab, share that. Okay, so let's say we're in our featured section now, and you can kind of see the different playlists that I have here on the screen. So you can grab, like you see these little dots, those right there. You can grab those and move it up like that, and that moves it around. And then once you move it to where you want it, then you click publish, and that saves it. So if I wanted to move this one up, I would grab it and I can move it up to wherever I want it to, but I don't want to move it. But then once you move it up, then you click publish, and that saves it. So was that helpful? So now let me stop sharing that. And sorry, guys, that I keep repeating the steps, but I'm trying to get them in my head. So was that helpful? And then Stephanie also has a suggestion for Darcy as well, that there is an arrow at the end of the section that you click. Let me see if I can find that arrow. I may or may not be able to find that arrow, but let me go back to share screen and click that button and that button, share. So here we are here again on the screen with my playlist. We can add sections here. We can move sections around here by just grabbing and moving things up and down. There is another place where you can be in here and show things, but I'm not remembering right now how to get in there. It's a little bit more intricate than this right here. But Darcy, if you just do that, so now how did I get here? So I'm going to go back to, I'm going to go back to my channel. Hopefully this is right. I'm going to go back to my channel. Do you have a home to manage? And so here I am on my home page. And then if I want to if I want to customize, I'm going to click here, customize channel. And then this comes up like that. And then I can add a section if that's what I want to by clicking here to add a section. It shows me the different options that I have. The one other thing that I want to mention too is that when you do add a section, make sure that you give it a title and a description when you can. So notice this one is Prepping with Denise, Building a 3-Month Food Supply. I've got 14 videos in that playlist. Popular uploads, you don't get to add a description to that. But this one is Food Favorites, Traditional Cooking and Comfort Foods. And I think there's a description with that. So, and then over here, I can edit the section contents, I can view the playlist, and I can remove sections. So there's different things that I can do over here with these little buttons here. And I encourage you to play around with those. And Darci, you can always call me and, we can, can work on that if we need to. So let's see. And then once you change anything, you've got to be sure to click publish. Let me see what other notes she had on here to make sure that I got. And so the important thing here is like here, I've got this featured video, but again, I can swap that out. So like if I click here, I can change that featured video to something else, or I can remove it and just have the channel trailer. So there's that. And then for the channel trailer, I can take the trailer out and put in a different video that I might want in there instead. So you can always consider doing that. Oh, I forgot. I still got Stephanie up there. I have to remember to take those off because sometimes those are in the way. So I'm going to stop sharing this page. I'm going to go back here and take that off. Sorry. Hopefully you guys were able to see what I was trying to share with you. Okay, so Michelle has joined us as well. So Michelle says, I think you can make feature video. You can make your feature video be your trailer for non-subscribers, and can you make a feature video for your trailer for non-subscribers and a different feature for subscribers? Yes. So I'm going to go back to that again, just one more time. So I'm going to go back to share screen, pick that, open that. So up here again, so we're back on the page, and let me just show you. We're back on the channel customization page. And so this channel trailer here, you can put in there whatever you want. Change the video, put in whatever video you want in there, or whatever. And the same down here for returning subscribers. You can change that video, put in whatever you want. So take this one out, put another one in, whatever. It's up to you. You can do whatever you want here. So stop sharing. Come back there. Oh, I forgot to take Michelle off of there again. So hopefully I'll try to remember, at least when I do that I've got the arrow high enough up here, whatever we're looking at, that this isn't covering those things out. But yes, so the answer to that question is yes, Michelle. And then, so this is the one we just answered. So yes, you can do that. You can put whatever you want in there for non-subscribers and subscribers. They can be the same thing if you choose, or you can make them different. And let's see. Sandy, yes, you're going to have to try to do that, Sandy. And you've already gotten out of your comfort zone. You've been doing quite a few things here. And just the fact that you've jumped into the Mastermind Influencers team has been huge. So you've really learned quite a bit. I am just so proud that you've done all of this. Oh, that's a good question. Paula, what's the name of your channel? I don't think you told us that. So, okay, so let me see if I've covered all the notes that Penny had. Oh, she also talked about creating playlists. She talked about creating playlists, and Beth just mentioned that creating playlists, again, was another way to clean up your channel, and you can organize things into playlists so that you can direct people where you want them to go. And then if you make that a series playlist, then hopefully YouTube will serve them each video in the list, and they'll just go from one to the other, and to the next one. And then people will just kind of binge watching on your stuff. So how do you get to playlists? Well, she suggested, let me share screen again. And share screen. And we're going to go here. And we're going to go here. We're going to go here. So to create the playlist, she suggested that what you might want to do is, click on your icon and get into your YouTube studio. So here's YouTube studio there. And then once you're in the YouTube studio, you're going to come over here to where it says playlist, click on that. And then when you click on playlist, there is a little button over here that indicates new playlist. And then you can create a new playlist there. And then if you create new playlist, just click on new playlist, add title. And we're just going to put practice. And then we're going to create. And then, where'd it go? I don't see it. No, that's odd. I don't see it. Did it go to the bottom or where did it go? Well, maybe I didn't create it. Okay, we'll try it again. Practice. And then click create. There we go. And so then it pops up like that. And then once it populates like that, then you want to click on the little pencil icon so that you can populate it. And so one of the things you want to do here is put in a description, put in a title. And remember, we could just put practice playlist. And now we've, spell it right, Denise. So now we've put in the title. And then come down here and add a description. And here's the thing about descriptions. Descriptions are searchable. So you want to put in a good one. So in this practice playlist, let's see. You will find a collection of videos that show you how to create playlists. And then, did this spell right? And then something like that. And then we save that. And now we've got the playlist created, but we don't have any videos in it. So this one, we can use this button to share, and this button gives us several options. So we click on that and look what it gives you. We can add videos, we can collaborate, playlist settings, and delete playlists. So now we can add videos by clicking there, and I'm going to add one of my YouTube videos. And we'll add my the latest one that I just did, my homekeeping products that I'm loving. I did a live stream where I shared a bunch of homekeeping products that I'm using right now that I think are pretty good. So I'm going to add that video. And you can add more than one at a time. And then let's say I want to work on the playlist settings. Now, this is what I found to be very interesting. We used to have advanced settings where you could do all kinds of interesting things, and they took the advanced settings out. You don't have that option anymore. But what you can do is you can make it the official playlist for this series, and that is a good feature for you to do. And you can add new videos to the top of the playlist. You can click that or not. If you're doing a collaboration, don't do that, because that means people that add their videos in late will go to the top of the list, and you don't want that. So don't do that unless it's only you that are adding videos in there. And then done. So now I've got the playlist created. And then if I want to share it, I click here and I can copy and paste the link to the playlist and then share it wherever it is that I want to share it. But now let's say, you know what? I don't think I want to keep this playlist on my page, especially since I've only got the one video in it. And the video that's in it doesn't have anything to do with what the title is. So we'll come back here to options, the 3 little dots, and we could do delete playlist. And it's going to ask us, are you sure? And I'm going to say, yeah, I'm sure. So I click delete and it's gone. So there you go. So now I'm going to stop sharing this and come back there. All right. So there we go. So was that helpful, guys? Penny, I'm sorry that I don't have all your screenshots up because I did have those to show, and I'll show one here that I was going to show. Share screen, Chrome tab, share. Oh, and I'll just pick one. I did have some of yours up to show, but they're out of order. And in this particular one that I had, Penny was showing us how to find the little dots to edit your playlist. So I had all of those ready to share, but since they were out of order, I couldn't pull them up because I had numbered them from like 1 to 12, and then the numbers that I put on them didn't show up. So that's why I'm not showing yours, and I had to go to my channel. But it was kind of neat though going to my channel, because now that I'm learning how to do that, I can do more stuff. So there's that. And the final tip that Penny made was to delete unwanted videos. Now, I think I might have to disagree with that. When you say delete unwanted videos, most of the gurus that I listen to say don't delete videos. Even if what you're doing now is not like what you started out with, leave those videos up. You can either make them private, but you don't want to delete them because, that leads to your accumulated watch time and all of that. And it just shows a body of work and how you've evolved. So I would not encourage people to delete unwanted videos. But the other thing she said was it also gives you the opportunity to check on your thumbnails to see if you need to tweak any thumbnails. I know I have a lot that needs tweaking. It also gives you the opportunity to go in and make sure everything's monetized, that you can update your SEO and all those different things like that. So there's that. So do you guys have any questions now about the things we talked about? I really think if you have not had the opportunity to take a look at Penny's video, do take a look at that. And as she says in the video, she is not a YouTube expert, but she is a YouTube creator, and she has put up more than 3 videos. And as I was telling my sister earlier today, if you've made 3 YouTube videos and uploaded them, you have something that you can teach someone else because you've learned some things. And so as she says, I'm not an expert, but I'm sharing with you what I've learned on my journey. And that's why I really like the Mastermind Influencers team, because like me, they are sharing what they learned on their journey. So if you've not seen Penny's video, the link is in the description box, and make sure you check it out. So, is there somebody named Silver Grandma here? Who's that? I must have missed. Oh, I guess while I was so busy chatting, there's someone here named Silver Grandma, and she's new, and Grandma Sandy sent her over. Welcome, Silver Grandma. It is good to have you with us. As Sandy told you, we are a group of ladies and one gent who try to help support one another and teach each other how to grow our YouTube channels one subscriber at a time. So welcome. Grandma Sandy has sent us 3 or 4 people. So hey, welcome to our group, ladies. And Candy is reminding us that there's 28 people on, but only 18 likes. So if you guys could give me that thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. And let's see. And then Penny is thanking me for, saying it's fine that I didn't have all of her screenshots. I am really sorry because I've got 15 screenshots up here at the top of the page, but I realize now when I save them, I have to figure out a different way to number them because none of the numbers that I put in showed up on the slide. So I couldn't tell which order they were in. So Laura May is saying good night. And you know, Laura, my husband had a sister, a baby sister years and years ago, but he had a sister there and her name was Laura May but she died as an infant. And so they talk about her from time to time. So that made me think of her name. And let's see. Oh, so Penny said the ones you delete would be those that you tried to upload but didn't finish, and then make some of the others private. Okay, I get it. Yeah, there's been a couple of times when I've tried to upload videos and my computer crashed before they got up, and just, a fraction of something was up there. So I had to delete that and start all over again. So yes, if something happens to mess them up when they're uploading, delete those. So yeah, that makes sense. I'm sorry. That makes perfect sense there. And in the kitchen with Karen, she's only been a YouTuber for 4 months. So she's learning stuff on a daily basis. Girl, let me tell you, you're going to be learning stuff every day. And we are all in that same boat. We all started somewhere. I was talking to my sister earlier and she was thinking about getting her YouTube channel started again. And she was like, well, I was on there and I only had like 38 subscribers. I said, girl, you was only on there 3 minutes. It's like you've got to take the time to allow yourself to grow. So yeah, you're going to learn a lot. And join us. We're usually on here. Well, I'm here every Sunday night at 7:45 p.m. Eastern. I always have something here for you. And then I put the updates on open invites and collabs. And speaking of updates and open invites and collabs, they are in the description box. So you can check those out. If I have anything incorrect, send me an email and I'll get it updated tonight, because then tomorrow on Monday, I will upload the new updated list to my community tab and people can check it out there. And then Karen, you are being welcomed. And she's saying, come back every Sunday. Yeah, please do come back and join us every Sunday. We're just a very nice and friendly group of ladies. We have no drama over here. We just support one another and grow. So she says she will. All right. So do you guys check out the open invites and collabs, and let me encourage the new ladies to jump in on the open invites and collabs. I already have them linked in the description box. They're already down there. So we'll check them out to see what's in there. I got 4 updates in the mail today, and I already have those in. But in case I missed anything, you guys let me know and I'll get those updated. And I think someone said the Queen of DIY was on. So Tammy, if you're on, I don't have anything from you. So if you've got a new collab going on, I don't have that information. So if you email it to me, I can get it on the list. If you email it to me tonight, I can get it on the list so that when I upload the list on my community tab tomorrow, people will see it. One of the things that I'm noticing is that I think we're getting good traction when I put them on the community tab, because your community tab posts show up a different way than your YouTube videos do. And I had the most adorable young lady. Oh, shoot, what was her name? I can't think of her name now, but she jumped in on my Christmas kitchen vignette and she was just adorable. But she had the cutest little vignette, and then she made an enchilada casserole. So she was just cute as a button. And speaking of my Christmas kitchen vignette, let me thank all of you guys for jumping in on that. I really appreciated it. It was a lot of fun and I really enjoyed getting it done. So, I might have thanked people last week, but if you weren't on and didn't hear it, thank you again for jumping in on that. Let's see. So there's Theresa Rowan Throwing Down Crafts. Hey, she might be. Are you the one that made the enchilada casserole? Because I can't remember what that young lady did. And then Elida's Kitchen and Vlogs. Well, hey, I think you're new too. Hi. Welcome to our group tonight. We've just got all kind of new sisters joining us tonight, and you are welcome to join us. So now we're just about wrapping things up, so you'll have to check out the replay. But as I was saying, do jump in on some of the open invites and collaborations. Now, let me answer your question. You're thinking, well, why should I do that? Well, because when you jump in on a collaboration, it, number one, introduces you to other people. You get to know some of the other YouTube creators. And like if you're on with us every Sunday, you'll get to know ladies here just because you kind of get to see each other every week. But the other thing is you get exposed to their subscribers and their viewers, and they get exposed to yours. So you get more eyeballs on your channel. Now, here's the thing. Only jump in on those well, I shouldn't say that. Let me back up for a second. Now, there are a couple of different reasons to jump in on a collaboration, and you have to know what is the reason you are going to do that. Number one, you want to get more eyeballs on your channel. You want to expose yourself to a wider audience. You want to meet new people. That's a good reason to jump in on a collaboration. Number two, you want to be supportive of a YouTube creator that's a friend of yours. So you jump in on his or her collaboration just to help out. So those might be, and the other reason could be just to throw the spaghetti against the wall and see what sticks. You're trying to find yourself, and that's okay too. But one thing that my mentor, who is Sean Cannell, always says, and I'm going to type it in here. Let me get that off. He says, don't ever post a video that your subscribers didn't ask for. Now let me get my spelling cleaned up here, because as I work with this new keyboard and the delete button is in a different place, I'm just learning all kind of new things. So this is what he says. He says, don't ever post a video that your subscribers didn't ask for. What does that mean? Well, every Sunday night, I'm here on YouTube Talk with Denise Jordan, and we talk about YouTube strategy. I used to do this on my channel called This and That with Denise Jordan, where I talk about cooking, cleaning, laundry, all things homemaking, and then we would do this one thing. My subscribers didn't ask for this YouTube strategy stuff. And as I've said to the other ladies before, one of my subscribers is my librarian. And so when our library just went back on lockdown, but when we could actually go into the library, I went in there one day and she said, hey, Denise, I don't like that YouTube teaching stuff you do. She says, can I opt out of that? I'm like, well, once you're in the channel, you kind of see everything. Well, she says, well, I don't like that stuff, but I do like that vinegar you're making. Well, she didn't ask for that. She didn't sign up for This and That with Denise Jordan for YouTube strategy. She is not a YouTube creator. Now, she did like the homemaking stuff. So I moved this topic off of that channel and over here. And that's all I do over here. We talk about this. So I don't have very many subscribers over here. I think I got about 275. I don't try to promote this channel a lot. It's just like for us, this group, whoever comes and joins us is welcome. But this is what we do here, because my TNT community didn't ask for this. So Karen in the kitchen, I think that was your chat channel, right? Karen in the kitchen with Karen and Theresa Rowan, Throwing Down Crafts. Cooking collaboration may not be on brand for you. And if it's not on brand for you, it's okay. Don't do it. And here's the other thing. If you are a member of the Sister Circle, you are not obligated to jump in on any or all of these collaborations that I tell about. I'm just making the list from what people send in to me. I get them not only from the ladies in the circle, but from other places on YouTube. I make a list and I put it in the description box, as many as I can find. And people decide whether or not those collaborations work out or fit into their YouTube strategy for their channel. If it doesn't fit in, don't do it. Now, I, as a rule, have not been participating in many of the challenges or collaborations because it really has not been fitting in with what I need to be doing. So I stopped doing those. I've niched down and my channel has been growing. So But I've really been wanting to do some of those. And I really wanted to do Diva's Tablescape Challenge. So I did. And I had in my mind how I wanted that video to go. Well, it took me forever to get it done because, last week wasn't a good week for me. But I did not get as many views on that video as I get on my other videos. My subscribers didn't like me doing that video. Now, I did that video because I wanted to. I'm thinking, well, they ought to like this. The Thanksgiving Tablescape video went pretty good. I put it up a few days before Thanksgiving. It went okay. So I thought I'll go ahead and do this Christmas Tablescape video because Christmas is a couple weeks away. It should be okay. And we'll see. Well, the YouTube has done something interesting with your analytics now. And so when your videos come up, and I don't know if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it. I have to think how to get there. Let's see if I could find it. I have to share screen, that tab, that. I'm going to go to this channel and I'm going to go to this video. So now you look here and I have 838 views on this video. And I was really pleased with the way the video turned out, but my subscribers apparently weren't real thrilled with it. Now let's look at the analytics on that. And here's what it says. A smaller group of people are choosing to watch this video when it is offered to them in recommendations. My people didn't like me doing that. So it just validates that I was right not to be doing a lot of those different collaborations. So this is just some things for you to see. So this video was recommended by YouTube and 40% of the views. And then homepage, 33% of the views, and subscription fee, 24%, that kind of thing. And when we look down here, one of the things that I just learned about lately, and Sean was telling us some stuff, and YouTube is really making a big deal about those first 30 seconds. And so like right here is the first 30 seconds. So you can see like how long people are on. So people were on here. And then, they kind of were on for the most part. It was okay, but, down here is where they were really like gone. But I mean, the video was less than 7 minutes. That was one of the shortest videos I've had in a very long time. But as far as the intro, which is this blue part right here, they were on 52% there. But for the continuous segment, which is there, you can see, right through there. It was starting to kind of, it was lower. So now let's see. Stop that. And there. So now let me come back and let me go up here. Oh, let's see. So here's where I made the comment. So as Sean Cannell's the one that says this. I can't take credit for this. Don't ever post a video that your subscribers didn't ask for. So if it's not on brand for you, don't do it. But like for In the Kitchen with Karen, you've been in the business for 4 months. But it says In the Kitchen with Karen. So I'm going to expect to see In the Kitchen stuff. Now, might there be an In the Kitchen DIY? Sure. So you just have to think whether or not it makes sense for you. And Diva says Sister Circle is growing. Yes, it is. That is just so nice to have ladies joining us, and they're learning so much from all of us. So I appreciate that. And so Lady Phoenix just sent me some Collabs via email, and I did see a little email thing pop up in there with this new computer that I've got. I can see like little things are popping off, and I'm like, what is that? So I'm still adjusting to all of that. I got an iMac, and so I'm really adjusting to that. So let's see. So Lady Phoenix says she's going to keep her mastermind YouTube on her current channel, even though some people don't like it there. And this is the thing, and you can do that, but I wouldn't have more than say that one video, and you only do it once a month too. You do it once a month, and so they'll just say, "Oh, that's that YouTube stuff," and they'll just not choose to look at it if that's what they want. Because here's the other thing, these live streams really do improve your watch time. So I lost a lot of watch time when I moved this off of my TNT channel over here, because I could get enough watch time off of one of these shows for 3 days worth of watch time for one show. Well, now I'm getting the watch time over here on this channel, so I mean, it's 6 of one and half dozen of another. So I'm thinking about creating a different show for my TNT channel, but I'm trying to figure out what kind of format it can take that makes sense for that group. So we'll see. So now Stephanie is thinking of creating a new channel for YouTube help, mastermind videos, and tutorials. Stephanie, how many channels do you have? Do you already have a second channel, or will this be your second channel? Because 2 channels are a lot of work. Let me just say that 2 channels are a lot of work. And you guys remember when we were talking about whether or not I could manage 2 channels, and all I do on this channel is limited. It's very little, but it does take time to prepare. So, and it takes time away from your channel that is your business. So this channel is my hobby. The TNT channel, that's my business. So I think that you could consider doing that. I think you would see some channel growth, because your viewers wouldn't be getting confused by seeing what's on your channel when you do this kind of thing, when you do YouTube strategy stuff. So that's what all the gurus say, is to niche down and don't confuse your subscribers. And I think for 2021, there's going to be even more. They say even in 2021, watch time is going to be even more important than the number of subscribers. So, so there's that. So thank you, Theresa. Diva says, pick and choose the collabs to participate in wisely. And yes, you should. You should. And like I said, I did that collab because I thought, gosh, I haven't done any in a while. And I always enjoy participating in your family traditions one. And I had such a fun family tradition that I wanted to share this year. And for some reason, I really wanted to do like the throwback tablescapes. I wanted to kind of show where I began. I was looking at those videos, guys, and I thought, gosh, look how thin I am. I was so much thinner then. I thought I have gained so much weight. It was like, oh, I got some work I needed to do. But that's neither here nor there. But it was fun to go back and see them and to see me do those things. So, so there's that. Let's see. So Stephanie said she thought about another channel, but see, Lady Phoenix, Allie, you already have 2 channels because you've got the Really Good Living and another one. So you already are trying to manage 2 channels. It's just hard. But she agrees with Diva. You got to pick wisely. So for you new people that are out there, look at the list to see what makes sense for your YouTube strategy for 2021. And right now, you should be thinking about that. I got a list from Stephanie at Creatively MsMe with her challenges for 2021. She's already laid out her calendar and she's got those things sorted out. I'm working on mine over the next couple of days as I figure out this new computer and other stuff so that I know what is my YouTube strategy for 2021, because I really got some milestones that I want to hit. And I got to pay off this computer. So it's like I got some stuff that I want to do. And I shouldn't say I got to pay it off because I've already paid for it. But I want to put the money back that I spent on it. So there's that. So now Karen says she loves tablescapes, but she's not sure if it's something her followers would like since she only does recipes. It's something to think about. Yeah, if you haven't been doing tablescapes and your followers, they'll let you know whether they like it or not. And they will let you know with their watch time. That's their answer. So if your watch time is not getting where you want it to be, then you have to think, do I need to rethink this strategy? That's all I'm saying. So Penny's Place said, that's a real discussion. Penny, I'm not sure where you are, what you mean by that. So you have to. Participants should also upload their videos when the collab starts. I know, Diva, and I'm bad on this one. I didn't get my video up until Thursday or Friday. So I didn't try to get it in the playlist. I just put it up. But you're right. If you do participate in a collaboration, if it says it's to be up on December 12th at 7:45 a.m. or 7:45 p.m. Eastern, that's when you upload it. You can set it to deploy when you needed to. You don't have to get up and try to, to hurry up and rush and put it up at a certain time like we used to do until they finally gave us the ability to schedule our videos. You can just schedule it, but don't schedule it to deploy early. Schedule it to go up when it's supposed to go up. And then you can go up later in the day, but certainly you can't go up before. So if Diva says her videos are going up at 8 a.m., don't put yours up at 7:30. You should put yours up at 8 a.m. So yeah. So, and if you don't get yours up in the time frame that you're supposed to, you just may not end up in the playlist, which is always nice to be. So Lady Phoenix said she was going to change it, but decided not to because those videos are actually doing better at the top of her analytics. So see, so now the question for you then is this. If those videos are doing better than the other videos you enjoy doing, then the question is, what should you be doing? Should you be doing more of that and less of this? Again, I'm going to type in the question that Sean asks us at least once a month. What? Oh, let's see. I got to get this keyboard. This keyboard is a little different than what I'm used to, and it's a lot smaller. What should you start? What should you stop? And what should you continue? Now, where is it? Okay. And you guys are probably tired of me putting it up there, but I just feel like that we are here to grow. So I need to ask the questions and then you decide on the answers for yourself. What do you need to start? What do you need to stop? And what do you need to continue? I found that I needed to stop participating in so many collaborations. I needed to niche down, to focus, and to to focus on homemaking and homekeeping. But it took me a while to get there. I didn't just get there overnight. I always knew that's what I wanted to do, but I had to grow my channel. I had to allow people time to find me. And I had to figure out that, yeah, I really enjoy this piece and not that piece. Because you guys all know how much I love DIY. And how many DIY projects did I participate in just to get new eyeballs on my channel? And it helped me to grow. And some of those people that came to watch me for DIY stuck around for the cooking, the cleaning, and the laundry. So that can happen. The people that come to you, Karen, in the kitchen, that watches you do a Christmas kitchen vignette or watches you do some DIY project in your kitchen where you create some little lazy Susan or some new recipe box to put your recipes in or something like that, they may stick around for your cooking videos. But it may not even be a good idea for you to even try that, So those are things that you have to think about. Let's see. So let me back up now. I missed some stuff. So Penny says she agrees that watch time is more important. One of the last things I remember Sean saying, he said, watch time is king, but marketing is queen, and she runs the household. So once you put your video, content is king, but marketing is queen and she runs the household. So when you put your videos up, make sure you market them with Instagram and all that kind of stuff, which I don't do because I can't figure out Instagram. And then Thelma at Buckeye Girls. No, Thelma is Simple Southern. Buckeye Girls, Melissa, I think. Buckeye Girls, is that Melissa? Let me see. What did she say? Melissa, yeah, Buckeye Girl. So Melissa says that she did a collaboration with paper crafters for 5 weeks and it did not work on her channel. Buckeye Girl, wreaths and things. So see, your viewers told you, okay, we don't like this. So that means just don't do more of that. You know, they gave you the information, you just take it in. Crafty Nana says when she does a tablescape, she tries to tie it in with the DIY. Yes, that's what you need to do. If you're doing a tablescape and DIY is your thing, then you need to make a DIY so they see why they're looking at that tablescape. So Sandy says she really enjoys Stephanie's videos because she does such a nice job explaining how YouTube works. And yes, you know, Stephanie, that is so needed. People need that advice. So there's that. I already said that. Well, and you know, Sandy says sometimes you just need to do something fun and not worry about watch time. And Sandy, you're right. And that's why I did that Family Traditions Tablescape. I just wanted to do something fun. I just wanted to do that. And so I did. So that's what I did. And, you know, so my viewers that like that kind of thing watched it. The rest of them didn't. I'm like, well, okay, I just won't do much. I won't do much of it. So there's that. And all right. So I guess the other thing for you to think about is, why do you have a YouTube channel? Is it a hobby? Is it a very expensive hobby? Or is it a business? That's the thing. And when I first started my YouTube channel, it was just a hobby. I just got on there to have fun. I was going to be retiring soon. I just wanted something to do to have fun. But then I realized you could make money on YouTube. I'm like, we can make money? Well, okay, well, I want some of that. And so I now look at it as a business. And because I look at it as a business, then I operate a lot differently on my channel than I used to. So let's see. Really Good Living, friendly reminder, her winter decor lifestyle tags run starting now through Thursday, December 1st, and people are all tagged. And Nicole North Garden is here. Hey, Nicole, good to have you with us. We're just about ready to wrap things up. I've got all of the open invites and collabs in the description box. So people take a look at those before we wrap it up, so that if I've got anything, if I missed anything or anything's incorrect, you can send me an email and I can correct it tonight and get it up on the community tab tomorrow. Nicole said she was making pie. Well, hey, I want some pie. Send me some pie. I think I got some apple pie downstairs. Like, I need pie. I was just telling you guys, when I looked at my videos from my Family Traditions throwback, I was so thin. I'm like, look how thin I was. Well, I'm not that thin now, so I don't need any pie. But I did enjoy it. All right. Yeah, Penny, I'm like, oh, we can make money on YouTube. I didn't know you could make money on YouTube, but you know, I do now. All right, so are there any more questions? I think I've covered everything, guys. We've been on here a minute. So again, take a look at the open invites and collabs in the description box. Decide whether or not any of them work for your YouTube strategy. And you should be planning your YouTube strategy for 2021. Nicole, if you wouldn't mind sending me a list of your collabs, at least for the first quarter. All you guys should be working on what your YouTube plans are for the first quarter. What is the first quarter? January, February, March. That's the first quarter of the new year. You should be working on your YouTube plan so that you know what it is you're going to be doing. So you're not just flying by the seat of your pants, because you want to have good growth. So if you got a collab coming up, send it to me. I'm definitely going to have some apple pie. So Allie says her chicken's burning. She's got to go. So Mary, when she says, how do you know you're tagged? She just tagged you. When she said you're all tagged, that means she's tagged you. So now what you want to do is answer the questions, and then you can tag someone individually. Don't tag me because I won't be doing any tags, but I'm just saying that if you tag some, she's just tagged you, and then you can tag someone once you're done. The challenge on the 16th. You know what? I put the information in the description box, and it should be, I didn't print it off. Let's see. Let me see if I can find that. Hang on a second. Since I'm learning how to share screen, I can go to share screen, Chrome tab. What I need to do now, hopefully you guys can still see me. I need to come up here. And then I need to go. Do you have a home to manage and often find yourself feeling overwhelmed and unsure? Well, I'm Denise Jordan, and I teach traditional home. And then I'm trying to get it up there, guys, so bear with me. There. And let me come here. You find yourself feeling overwhelmed. Let me get there. Okay. So now I can go to for something. So I can pick Chrome tab. Wait, let me cancel that. Now I've found what I need to pull up. Share screen, Chrome tab. It's that. Okay. So here's the list of open invites and collabs that I have in there. So what I've been doing lately is I just put them in, and then people have to go to the YouTube channel or the community tab of the people that are hosting the channel, because it was getting to the point, it was just way too much information. And then not only that, but it's a lot easier for me just to put them in this way, and then people can check out the details on the channels themselves, and that just makes it a lot simpler. So for on the 16th is the Christmas Tablescape, hosted by Domestic Diva Home. I don't have a time for that anymore because I didn't save it. So you just have to go to her channel and then take a look at her community tab or her invite video. And many people are putting their invite information on their community tab. Some are still doing invite videos. But you can see here's the collabs that I have in there. So if I missed any, then you guys can send me an email and you can let me know. But some of the ones that was added that were not on there last week was you've got a Tablescape on the 29th, my winter kitchen vignette on the 4th, Winter Wonderland tiered tray collab hosted by My Blessed Nest. That's one that was added. Also on January 6th, Organize Your Kitchen Drawers collab hosted by At Penny's Place, co-hosted by Stephanie and Accessorize Your Life and Buckeye Girls, Wreaths and More, who is Melissa. And then January 13th is the Thrift Decor Challenge hosted by the $10 Thrift Decor Challenge hosted by Nicole Northgarten. And then the Moonlight Clean with Me hosted by Moi. And then I just put one of the February ones in just to let people know that people are beginning to plan their calendars. So you do need to be thinking about that. So there's your One Pot Meal Challenge hosted by Stephanie. So now I'm going to stop sharing that and come back over there. So So now let me find where that one was. So I can get that off the screen. Yes. So Carol asked, did I cover what I wanted to remind me of in regards to a tablescape? And it was that I participated in the Family Traditions tablescape just because I wanted to do it. It wasn't like typically I do those things and my viewers said, we're not too thrilled with that. So, and I showed you the analytics where it said that people that they presented that to watched it less than others. So my regular viewers watched it, but people that weren't subscribed did not. So, so there's that. So Grandma Sandy says she came to me for the first time. We got to know each other through the fairy garden that I did, and then gardening in the spring and summer. And yeah, I'd had a fairy garden challenge, and that's how I met Grandma Sandy. And then she started doing a fairy garden challenge. So I just started jumping in on hers every year. So Sandy, you should be working on your calendar for next year so that you know when you're going to do those things. And you were telling people about your Christmas breakfast. I didn't have that date on the calendar, so there could have been people that might have joined you on that if you had let us know what the date was. So be working on your calendar for those dates and send them to me so I can know what those are. Theresa Rowan said, is there a video on YouTube strategy that you recommend? Oh, there's lots of videos. Like I like to look at the Think Media videos. I look at Nick Nimmin, and there's a lot of videos that we've looked at in regards to that. And we look at different strategy each week. We looked at how to start your videos, how to stop your videos. And guys, how to stop your videos, that is hard. We talked about how to not end your videos before you end your videos so that people don't know you're stopping. And one of the things that I used to always say when I was done was, and just so you know, I've raised 3 children, blah, blah, blah. That's my cue that I'm done. So I'm trying not to say that anymore. So when I was on my Tablescape video, I said, I was trying to wrap it up, but not let people know I was wrapping it up. So when I finished the last Tablescape, I said, now, if you want to see those Tablescapes in their entirety, click here. And something else I said, but otherwise, in the old me would have said something like, so I hope you enjoyed those Tablescapes and blah, 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 which would have let them know that I was done. That is so hard. So, but again, people that you might consider, I think Media. I gotta get used to this mouse so that I'm not always starting off the wrong word. But Think Media, I would check them out. Roberto Blake, he gives lots of good information. Nick Nimmin and Sunny Lenarducci and Selma Joffrey. These are people that I really have learned a lot from. They have a lot of really basic information, things like that. And you learn so much from each person. So it just depends upon what you're working on. For those of you that are new, you really got to work on your YouTube titles, your tags, your thumbnails, and whereas tags aren't as important as they used to be, they are still important. My voice is starting to get dry. Sorry. I feel like Marco Rubio in the presidential debate a few years ago. But so look at those kinds of things. You know, it's important that you know how to start a video, how to stop a video, that kind of thing. One of the things that we've been learning, and we've looked at videos in regards to those, is that, you know, the YouTube algorithm, the YouTube Autobots are listening when we start our videos and when we talk during the video. So they hear what it is you're talking about. So if my video is about how to make the best butter crust peach cobbler in the world, I better have that in the title, and I'm going to say that when I open my video. In this video, I am making a double crust butter crust peach cobbler, and man, oh man, is it great. So whereas I might say, you know, that's a killer peach cobbler, I was going to put that in a description box for something, and I got a little flag that says, that's a bad word, so I took the word out. So you have to think about what is it that you're trying to learn that day, because each video you're going to learn something new. So there's that. I feel like I gave you more than what you needed to know. All right, good night, everybody. See you next time. Michelle says, is what the 18th or the 19th? Is what the 18th or the 19th, Michelle? I'm not sure what you're asking. Is what the 18th or the 19th? Let's see. I got a tier tray monthly collab, and let me check my email. Come on, that. I don't know what that is. Okay. It's what, the 18th or the 19th? Penny's place. So, okay. So did you guys resolve that? Karen says, I never understand if you put hashtags in the description box. Yes. Why do you put hashtags in the tag box? Do they go to different people? You use the hashtags because if you, let's say you're doing a collab or something like that, or you want everybody to be able to find a certain thing, if you use a hashtag, like I have hashtag prepping with Denise. If you type in hashtag prepping with Denise, and I have that in my description box, and you want to find some of my videos, you type hashtag prepping with Denise in the search bar on YouTube, and my prepping videos will pop up. So it kind of helps to organize things. It's not like how they do it on Instagram. It serves a little bit different purpose, but it's similar. So you put them in your description box. You can put them in your title as well. I usually put them in the description box and in the tag box. Okay. So tier tray collab. I got on the 19th here on my papers. So Penny says it's on the 18th. So Penny, your tier tray collab is on the 18th. And what did I put down? Oh, I wrote it down wrong. You told me on the 9th. Well, no, you told me on the 19th, Penny. I'm looking at your email, and it says here tier tray on December 19th. But okay, I'll get that changed out. So Penny, what day are you saying it is? It's on the 18th. Okay. I'll get that changed, but I went back and checked my email, and it is on the 19th in my email. So, okay, but I'll get that swapped out. So thank you. Okay. I'll get it swapped out. Not a biggie. Okay, let's see. So Diva's talking to Nicole. Diva hosts a $10 thrift challenge seasonally as well. So you guys both have a $10 thrift challenge going on. And yeah. Yeah, you don't mention the third Friday here in this email. So that's okay. So I'll get that changed to the 18th. So I'll do that tonight so that it's in there. All right. So I think we've wrapped everything up. Penny, not a biggie. Not a biggie. Not a biggie. I can get it swapped out, so I'll get that changed tonight, and then tomorrow I will update my community tab, and I've got a cute little graphic to put it under. So there's that. All right, ladies. I think we had a good discussion. We've been on here. Oh my gosh, we've been on here longer than we normally are. So I'm going to get ready to watch some West Wing and that cute Rob Lowe. All right, ladies. So good night. I'm so glad you joined me tonight. Thank you. I want you to think about what you're going to do to execute some of the things that Penny shared with us tonight in her video. So if you haven't watched her video, be sure and go back and take a look at it, and we'll go from there. Good night, sisters. Good night. Good night. Good night. And if you didn't give me a thumbs up, be sure and do that. So good night, all. Carol, you forgot to go like this. Oh, wait, let me get that off of there. Carol, you forgot to go like this. Like, okay, Denise, wrap it up, wrap it up. Good night.